But I just have to tell you that last night I got into bed and I saw Geraldo Rivera's Twitter picture.
You're looking at it in bed. That's a new detail. I did not know that part.
It's probably one that was best left out.
Yeah, you think?
Permanently. Yeah.
Some people have judgment like that.
So
yeah. Stop showing it. They keep putting it on our screen.
I see that.
Are you embarrassed by
it? He does a half nude selfie. I don't know when we decided
that's the description of taking a picture of yourself through the mirror.
I saw that for the first time today. That's what it's called. Leave the selfie to the teenage girls. Somebody posted.
It is disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's why. First of all, I don't know how he and his rose-colored glasses goes into work today. Imagine, I mean, you want to talk about the
Geraldo,
walk of shame? Oh, come on.
It's Geraldo. The Geraldo he is
what
completely
you're saying
immune to embarrassment at this point in his life.
There was more in Al Capone's vault than there is under the towel or in his head.
I was not going to go there. I was just going to say that I think Geraldo's gone through a lot in his life and his career, and much of it has led to mockery and embarrassment. He cannot possibly care what people say about him.
Walk through the halls of Fox News after this photo. How do you do it?
I will say, I was not leaning towards Pat until I saw the photo.
Thank you.
But I mean, he looks pretty damn good for 70 years old.
But what I'm asking you is, the guy is obviously got out of the shower and he thought, I am hot.
Yes, that is definitely what he thought.
And
so he picked up.
He went and he picked up his cell phone,
and he thought, "I am me, man. Dig me at 70."
And so he stood there and see this. Let's put this into perspective. Mm-hmm. He just got out of the shower, or was getting into the shower, or he was doing something else naked in
with his
bathroom.
Rose-colored glasses.
With his rose-colored glasses, and so then he goes and he gets his cell phone naked. He positions the towel just right as he's looking at himself in the mirror. Can you see it?
And it's not just right.
It?
The position is not just right.
It's really
it's just wrong.
So then he's naked and he's typing in 70 is the new 50. Erica and family are going to be so pissed, but at my age, ... send. Okay, all doing that naked.
That's why celebrities should not have access to Twitter accounts.
No.
Mm-hmm. And maybe some people learned that lesson last night when you posted an explicit photo after this.
I stand by my naked bathroom.
You posted a picture of yourself in a towel.
Yes, that's right.
On the internet.
Yes,
it's on theblaze.com.
It is
right
good.
now.
Come on.
Don't go there.
Are you saying that's not a good? I mean, look at that. That is a good. Put them side by side. That is a good.
Oh God, that's horrifying. Oh my God.
You can't tell the difference.
I know what it took last night because I am mocking Geraldo, and I stand by my. That is one hot-looking picture.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't want to give any details of the picture away to the radio audience, but can I at least ask the question, is the air conditioning really cold? Is it very cold in the room that you're in? I'm not going to give any of the details, obviously, because I don't want to discuss them, but is it really cold? Like freezing?
It was really cold.
Okay.
I didn't think anybody would notice.
No.
But check it out at the Blaze. We don't need to go there.
I don't want to get into the details, obviously.
But
no, that was a pretty
so I know
photo.
exactly what it took to, position the towel just right, and it was not an easy thing.
No.
I mean, look, it's a horrible, horrible idea for Geraldo to send essentially the same photo that Wiener sent. I mean, that's essentially the same photo.
Is.
I would say
Pretty
Wiener's
close.
was less explicit. The one.
Can you put Wiener's photo up so I can see?
I will say again.
No, I think that what's disturbing here about Geraldo is how low the towel is.
Yes, that's the thing.
Really
I
disgusting.
mean, it would have been a bad idea anyway, but the low positioning of the towel makes it a horrific idea. And it's unfortunately still on the screen here. And
do you think, is he in Roger Ailes' office right now?
I don't.
How do you? That's what I wonder. How do you?
I don't know.
He's got to be getting a good dressing down from somebody over there.
I'm going to make a blanket statement that anybody on this network takes a photo of them themselves like that, you're out.
Oh, but you're allowed to do it. You're allowed to post that
Well,
thing.
no, but I own the dump.
Yeah, that's true.
So I can, hey, you live under my house. You live under my rules. Yeah. I'm just saying. So here's where I think the real commentary should go. And that look at how big the box is now on my my naked picture of me.
Yeah,
in the bathroom.
people are going
it's
to.
Going,
yeah.
It's disturbing. I'm just warning you, ladies. I can't turn it off. Okay,
no, you can't.
I tried. I cannot turn it off. Anyway, what I don't think people understand is what television does to the average human being. Now, for some reason, it doesn't do that to me because I've given up. I just don't really care.
Yeah, I wish it did it more to you. I will say. I wish there was just a little bit of infusion of that.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe just a tad, a dash.
Should look good.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I did for a while.
Yeah, as evidenced by the 2-week growth of the beard today.
A lot of comments on the beard, the outfit today. There's a lot.
The beard, the outfit, which completely mismatched.
No, just a second. No,
seriously, come on.
No, the outfit.
There's nothing.
It is ridiculous.
Which outfit? You're wearing about 9 of them at the same time.
And then the Grandpa Moses beard is looking really sharp. So
a lot of people. One person said, "What's up with the beard NATO?" Like there's a tornado and now you've got a beard NATO. Another person tweeted that perhaps something is swallowing your face, which I thought was...
That's true. Actually, that's true. That is
the feed
true.
wanted to know when Papa Smurf started broadcasting.
That's funny.
My wife was so hot for me all vacation. She was. She actually, we went to the store and she actually gave me a list. She's like, we're going over here and here. You go get this. She had it to me. All I just said was razors.
It's good to see that you get this even when you're home.
Good.
You get this treatment.
No, I get this. Yeah, all the time. Anyway,
you couldn't find the aisle, though?
No, I said, I am not your bitch.
It's funny because you actually are completely.
I am. But anyway, that's a different story. So
something serious about Geraldo, right?
Okay, so here's what this is. Television does horrible things to you. It really does. It does horrible things to you. And you get so self-absorbed and so looking into that camera and then seeing that image come back at you all the time. I mean, what you gaze upon, you become. And you're gazing upon yourself all the time. And so they become, and I shouldn't say they, we're in television, become self-absorbed. It's a very weird phenomena, and you notice every wrinkle, everything that is going on with your body and your face. I've just written it off. I've been like, yep, that's the way it looks.
Oh, but I remember in 2006 when we first got the headline news show, Glenn weighed about 114 pounds for 6 months.
Oh, I was positively anorexic when we first went on television.
You remember you saying it was the best diet possible. Seeing yourself on national television.
Yeah, scary straight diet.
Oh, yeah.
Scary skinny
Overcame
diet.
that, obviously. You successfully conquered anorexia.
I have conquered so many things in my life.
You have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alcoholism, anorexia, successfully conquered anorexia. I've never seen a more successful conquering.
This is the reason why.
Disease.
I'm going to open up my own clinic soon, but this is why you can't trust the news. This is why you don't get the truth from news anymore, because they are so focused on the image. They're so focused on the what they look like telling you. They're not using their brain. Look at what he's just done. Do you think there was any brain power attached to this at all?
Could have been.
There's no brain power attached to it.
That was total ego.
It was total ego, which tells you exactly, and I don't mean to select him out. I mean, I've fallen into this trap too. Television does this to you, and it's a really bad thing. That's why, I mean, I've said this before. It's Hotel California. You go in, and unless you get out in the right time, you don't ever leave. And I say this as a guy who's still on, television, but I started my own network, so I don't care as much anymore. For some reason, once you're the boss of it, you don't really care. But I will tell you that when I've said to you before, this was a very hard year. This previous year, not this year, previous year was a very hard year for me. It was because going from, and Roger Ailes and I talked about this in his office. I said, I'm lucky enough to know. He said, what are you going to do? I said, not really sure. We're going to do internet. I don't really know exactly how it's all going to work out. And he said, you're not leaving here. And I said, yeah, I am. I'm lucky enough to know who I was coming in the door. So I know what the power of Fox was and what my power is. And my power is nothing. Power of Fox is huge. And I was lucky enough to remember that. But walking out of that door and having that vacuum of the power of a network. I mean, I can't even imagine what NBC or CBS in its golden days. Can you imagine what it was when Bill Cosby was on television, or you were on Cheers? Imagine the power of somebody like Lucille Ball, where 70% of all televisions were on, or Monday Night Football in its heyday. The power, and walking away and then becoming a normal citizen again, it really screws you up, And I think that's what's happening with Geraldo Rivera, is he's lived in that bubble for so long that there's two things happening. One, dig me, because that's all my world is really all about. Dig me, look at me, look at me, look at me. And two, the possibility is, as all of us do when we get older, you start to think to yourself, do I have it anymore? Am I anything? Did I make a difference? And it's really it's a sad cry for help. It's a dig me, look at me.
And this is how you can tell that you can trust the Blaze. I mean, look at us. We don't spend 1 minute thinking about our appearance. If you have never seen a dumpier television crew than this one.
Let me tell you something. I can pick this outfit out with the lights on or off.
You're all about conserving energy for the future.
Right. That's
just
all
in case.
I believe in a green world. Don't turn on the lights. Just pick out your outfit. Here's our sponsor this half hour. It's Simply Safe Home Security Systems. Unsafe times are ahead, in case you haven't noticed that. Look at what the people are going through in Detroit. We have some facts coming up for you on Detroit that'll just blow your mind on how bad things are. Don't laugh at Detroit. Don't mock Detroit. Pray for Detroit. I mean, I would love to find a way to help Detroit, but Detroit's got to help themselves. You're an alcoholic. You're addicted to something. They're addicted to something, and it's free government handouts. You got to want to help yourself. You want to help yourself? Go do it. But the poor people who are trapped in Detroit, it's a nightmare. And if you think that's an isolated incident, you're wrong. That is coming all across the country and eventually to the country because we're living the same lifestyle and things are going to get tougher and tougher. My kids were in Philadelphia this weekend. They said they've never felt that unsafe. We lived in Philadelphia for a while. Said, it's just, Dad, it's going to hell in a handbasket.